Makhatana, members singi mafam da khanganjari madudi, Malem Pumbada, COVID-19 Laiset Lakpadagi, Wana Rabamatam Oibana, Civil Society Organization, Lengak Amadi, Atay Lup Keagi Wafambu, Nathaiva Yadavana, Matam Queen Lamzingba Finansu, Tavak Suba.
Headlines. Press Club of Assam urges media houses to come clean on employees' health status. IMC begins cleanliness drive to restore all markets in Imphal to their original features. And Jiribam rally demands resignation of MLA Ashabuddin. Good afternoon, you're watching the news today at 1 with me Mandira, and now the news in detail. Press Club of Assam PCA expressed deep concern that some Guwahati-based media persons have tested positive for COVID-19. It urged the media house managements to come clean on their employees' health status as part of social responsibility. According to a media report, the registered press club has also appealed to all media persons in Assam to follow health guidelines framed to combat the pandemic. The media club has also voiced support for the demand for compulsory COVID-19 screening of all media employees by the respective house management and has urged State Health Minister Dr. Hemanta Biswa Sarma to push for such an exercise. Meanwhile, Assam has reported 786 new COVID-19 cases in the past 24 hours, taking the state's overall tally to 12,522 with 4,623 active cases. So far, 7,882 have recovered from the disease, while the total number of fatalities is 14. Imphal Municipal Corporation IMC Public Health Committee Chairperson H. Nutan Chandra today said efforts are on to keep the historic markets in Imphal clean and hygienic. He was participating in a cleanliness program at Kwakaithal Bazaar. He further said that IMC has started a cleanliness drive to restore all markets in the capital to their historic features. The cleanliness drive led by IMC Public Health Committee was organized under the supervision of IMC Mayor L. Lokeshwar. IMC Ward Number 10 Corporator S. Thikain and Ward 12 Corporator S. Premila and sanitary staff of IMC attended the program. H. Nutan Chandra informed that the cleanliness drive will be held every week. It will cover 14 important places such as Khoyathong Market, Lamlong Bazaar, Palace Compound, Lamphel Supermarket, Singjamai Supermarket, Tera Bazaar, Kongba Bazaar, Kangla Fort and Iroisemba Zoo today.
Kathian gisu ekoi dustbin ekoi pina bai ekoi sem sajari market kin chu aduna yari makai huntok pigino chaiba matam dang asi hojik laina laisal sina maram moiraga masigi tholok palaina sina mu sen sathi haraga madu ani se punjal laga parja miya mai ekoi puktum tungi ha bagi kudong chaba lai makhata na jaga sina patawti huntok pidana ba parja sina isai sana gyan tana kalba sato khoto tarju mark sina bi ba distance thambi ba aduga ekoi masen yali pundana ba punbi gano ai wafam sima Imphal Municipal Corporation ki taraf tagi thamjari.
Apunba Jiribam Mairapaibi Women Association for Economic Development, Jiribam Ima Women Association of Kanglei Park, Women Welfare of Kanglei Park and Jiri Kaithel Chowkhat Thaurang Imalup jointly staged a protest rally demanding resignation of Jiribam constituency MLA Ashabuddin, alleging that he has failed to execute his duty for the welfare of the Jiribam denizens. According to our Jiribam correspondent, the rally, which started from WD Colony, marched through the National Highway, Imphal Jiribam Road. Women protesters held placards expressing discontentment against the local MLA.
Police paktakna na narakpasida adu da natana praja miyam je chandorapa haure aduna ekhoi gi Jiribam gi municipality area orasu urban gi aduga rural gi oiragasu loina khoi gi community khuding makse test over se khoi prajana pamjai aduga tasengna masegi covid cure center se jiribanda atuba matamda thamba pamjai haiba se adugi maram gi damakta khoina release ali basini aduga jiribang gi MLA na masida tasanadana na usanadana kumina leithok se magi mathakta khoina pende praja miyamna magi mathakta makse atuba matamda pham thadokpiu haidana akhoi release sachari bani Paramaduna Jiribangi Matiksa daba MLA Asabudin Atuba matamda pham thadokpiu aduga Parjagi Mipainariba Awabase Mana pham thadogadi akhoi kokani haina akhoi asa tawi
Jiribangi Hodi Kawina Tina Nadno Laira Matamsira Jiribangi Mitloina Kabiriba MLA na Karinta Tausata Tamina Letopachi Laibaktivini Haini Atugi Matakta Ren lak patagi putar pa anam ni sukhang de pandagi lak pamina pusar ni sukhang de jadi banggi loken dadi na bachigi khang de aman di khang de hudi hudi asukana naro tang namana tumina lek thok pache akhoi hudi janing de haina hudi mai mathakta ma se pham thadok hai bai wa pham je hai raga le le chali basini
India's death toll from the coronavirus pandemic surpassed 20,000 today, and case numbers surged as the South Asian nation pushed ahead with relaxation to its almost 2-month lockdown amid grim economic forecasts. The rate of both new virus infections and deaths are rising at the fastest pace in 3 months as officials lift a vast lockdown of India's 1.3 billion people that has left tens of thousands without work and shuttered businesses, according to media reports. The country reported 467 new deaths today, taking the toll to 20,160. It also recorded 22,252 new infections, increasing the total to 7,19,665. India yesterday overtook Russia as the third most affected country globally, behind the United States and Brazil, but its death rate per 10,000 people is still a low 0.15 compared to 3.95 in the United States and 6.65 in the United Kingdom, according to a Reuters tele. Health officials feared the number of deaths, which usually lag behind the detection of new infections, could rise significantly in coming weeks. India's death toll is currently the world's 7th highest, behind the United States, Brazil, the United Kingdom, Italy, France and Spain. Over the first week of July, India reported an average of 450 deaths each day, compared with 250 in the first week of June and 101 in the first week of May. Officials yesterday withdrew a planned reopening of the Taj Mahal, citing the risk of new coronavirus infections spreading in the northern city of Agra from visitors flocking to see the 17th century monument to love. As part of One Mahotsav 2020, Divisional Forest Officers, Central Forest Division, Forest Department Manipur today planted saplings at the foothill of Langol Reserved Forest near Lamding Solid Waste Management Plant in Imphal West. The program was held on the theme Save Langol Reserved Forest for Future. The tree plantation was followed by a rally which kicked from the site and ended at High-Tech Bamboo Nursery Farm, Lamding. Retired IFS T.H. Mohendra, Conservator of Forest Central Circle L. Joy Kumar, DFO Central Division R.K. Amarjit and Chief Conservator Forest Territorial 1 L. Lukhoi and other forest officials participated in the program. Talking to media persons, Chief Conservative Forest Territorial 1 L. Lukhoi maintained that the objective of such activities is to save Langol Hills and environment by expanding forest cover in the state.
ꯃꯤꯁꯤꯡꯁꯦ ꯉꯁꯥꯏꯒꯤ ꯃꯥꯏ ꯃꯥꯏ ꯍꯤꯡꯒꯣꯜꯗ ꯎ ꯊꯥꯐꯝꯗꯤ ꯂꯩꯇꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯃꯤꯑꯣꯏꯁꯤꯡꯗꯨꯅ ꯉꯁꯥꯏ ꯃꯐꯝꯁꯤꯗ ꯂꯥꯛꯑꯒ ꯊꯥꯕ ꯌꯥꯒꯅꯤ ꯎ ꯊꯥꯕꯒꯤ ꯃꯥꯒꯤ ꯅꯨꯡꯉꯥꯏꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯑꯃ ꯃꯐꯝꯁꯤꯗ ꯄꯥꯡꯊꯣꯛꯆꯅꯕ ꯍꯥꯏꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯁꯤꯟꯖꯕꯅꯤ ꯑꯗꯨ ꯃꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯃꯔꯨꯑꯣꯏꯕ ꯄꯥꯟꯗꯝꯗꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯤꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯅꯁꯨ ꯈꯪꯕꯤꯔꯤꯗꯨꯅꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯐꯣꯔꯦꯁ트 ꯀꯚꯔ ꯃꯁꯤꯡ ꯍꯦꯟꯒꯠꯅꯅꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯤ ꯄꯥꯟꯗꯝꯗ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯤꯕ ꯊꯧꯔꯝ ꯑꯁꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯄꯥꯡꯊꯣꯛꯆꯕꯅꯤ.
Dr. B.R. Ambedkar National Fellowship Award recipient Laishram Tomba Khuman, aged 75 years, was felicitated last evening at Khangabok Part 2. Tomba Khuman was given the award by the Government of India in recognition of his immense contribution in the development of rural areas. Ibung Lashram Sagai Apunba Loop organized the felicitation function. During the program, Khangabok Zilla Parishad member K.H. Rajmohan stressed on the importance of every human to work for the good of the society during his or her lifetime.
Pupuraga isigada belaibani na ay samaj ki miyam ki kari mathaba khara tawrongge habagi asama galoina horapa laha olingai matam dagi hauna nasi phawada mahangna miyam ki damak samaj ki damak tawgrak pathabak sing madubu sakhangbi duna nasi di mahangna tawki pathabak sing adugi mamal value madubu sakhangbi boina Bharat Sarkar ki makhadar lairiba jumba yamna national ki thakta habedi pak chawkraba Bharat Barsagi uga thakta chawkraba manama koi kuding mag nei kai najariba uncle da pibirapa mase koi kuding mag ya
Lerongthil Pangthoibe Youth Club Lerongthil Yairipok felicitated 21 meritorious students of Lerongthil Khul who did well in the Class 10 examination 2020 conducted by Board of Secondary Education yesterday at the Lerongthil Community Hall. At the event, Wangkhem Zilla Parishad nominee K.H. Shobha Singh said that the felicitation program will motivate students to work harder to achieve more success in future.
ꯃꯈꯣꯏꯗꯁꯨ ꯅꯤꯡꯍꯟꯅꯕ ꯂꯩꯇꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯊꯧꯅꯥ ꯑꯗꯨ ꯉꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯥꯏꯖ ꯌꯦꯟꯕ ꯔꯤꯁꯤꯞꯁꯟ ꯁꯦꯔꯦꯃꯣꯅꯤ ꯑꯁꯤꯅ ꯃꯈꯣꯏꯗꯁꯨ ꯊꯧꯅꯥ ꯑꯃ ꯄꯤꯕꯤꯕꯅꯤ ꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯅꯨꯡꯉꯥꯏ.
Khenjonglang Theatre and Ipak Films Production Manipur will jointly organize a 3-month-long film acting training course starting August 3 next at Khenjonglang Complex in Kairao Kuno. Khenjonglang Theatre Director and National School Drama alumni Dr. S. Thanin Laima informed this to media persons today. Flanked by Rakesh Naurem, Secretary of Ipak Films Production Manipur, who is also the organizing convener of the film training course, Dr. Thanin Laima further said the training course aims to instill acting skills to young aspiring artists.
Masigi art form sidaida magi art expression sida kamaina acting se mana torkadege aduga kamaina magi emotion du mamoda sustain torga kamain thamakadege haibasi akoi angang chingsina madu khangna bhata na torga di hena phaba film puthorokpa ngamakani
ꯍꯧꯔꯛꯂꯤꯕ ꯑꯥꯔꯇꯤꯁꯁꯤꯡꯗ ꯑꯦꯛꯇꯤꯡꯒꯤ ꯍꯤꯔꯝꯁꯤꯗ ꯈꯪꯅꯤꯡꯕ ꯇꯝꯅꯤꯡꯕ ꯀꯌꯥ ꯑꯃ ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯕꯁꯦ ꯃꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯈꯨꯗꯣꯡꯆꯥꯕ ꯑꯃ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯈꯦꯟꯖꯣꯡꯂꯥꯡ ꯊꯤꯌꯦꯇꯔ ꯑꯃꯗꯤ ꯏꯄꯥꯛ ꯐꯤꯂꯝ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯗꯛꯁꯟ ꯑꯅꯤꯅ ꯁꯤꯟꯖꯕꯅꯤ. ꯑꯗꯨꯅ ꯂꯝꯗꯝꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯃꯔꯨꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯐꯤꯂꯝ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯑꯥꯔꯠ ꯑꯁꯤꯕꯨ ꯄꯥꯝꯖꯕ ꯃꯁꯤꯗ ꯈꯣꯡꯗꯥꯕꯤꯅꯤꯡꯕꯁꯤꯡꯅ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯤꯕ ꯈꯨꯗꯣꯡꯆꯥꯕꯁꯤ ꯃꯥꯡꯍꯟꯕꯤꯒꯅꯨ ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯅ ꯏꯄꯥꯛ ꯐꯤꯂꯝ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯗꯛꯁꯟ ꯑꯃꯗꯤ ꯈꯦꯟꯖꯣꯡꯂꯥꯡ ꯊꯤꯌꯦꯇꯔꯒꯤ ꯃꯍꯨꯠ ꯁꯤꯜꯂꯒ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯗ ꯍꯥꯏꯖꯩ.
Tripura registered 112 new COVID-19 positive cases in the last 24 hours, taking the state's overall tally to 1,693. As per media reports, out of the 112 positive persons, 13 are flight passengers, 20 have corona symptoms, 28 have been infected after coming in contact with other victims, 29 are in quarantine, 4 are health workers, 2 have no travel history, while 17 have travel history. Of this 112 people, 3 are from Dhalai district, 14 from West district, 1 from North Tripura district, 9 from Sipahi Jilla, 40 from Khuai, 41 from Gomati, 3 from South Tripura district and 1 from Unokoti district. So far, a total of 1,219 COVID-19 patients have recovered in Tripura, while 1 patient has died. A total of 13 patients have migrated from Tripura after they tested positive in the state. We'll take a short break here. Keep watching.
Samray Thau industry gi anova product ama oina kangna chikpadagi ngakthoknaba organic product na sem sajaba haksang da tainaba organic mosquito repellent puthokjari kangna chikpadagi ngakthokpada natana haksang da taiba matamda tukhong sengdokpa kuchu phajahanba chikpanaba phahanba amadi skin disease kaya phahanba ngamlaba hidakne fangfam michu embroidery sagol bantera khuraijam leikai contact number 9856159680 natraga 9863206335.
Khanghanjaba Lamjingba Finance ki member singda khanghanjari madudi COVID-19 laksinaba lauthokiba lockdown na maram oiduna matam kuina lepluraba Lamjingba Finance ki thabak sing mathang tha August ki tang 15 dagi amuk haujaragani. Matam kuina piba lepluraba member singi benefit sing September ge tang kun mathoi leiba pokpa numitagi piba hogjaragani. September amasung October tha anisigi oinadi 1% da pijagani. Aduga November tha dagi hauraga matung taba tha singi oinadi hanagumna agreement leinakiba percentage ta adumak pijagani. Amaromda sahi asigi haukiba March tha gi tang kun phawgi manung da leiba benefit loktho ogdaba member singi oina September gi tang tareta pithok saragani. Makhatana member singi mafam da khangan jari madudi Malem pumbada COVID-19 laichat lakpadagi wanaraba matam oibana civil society organization lengak amadi atai lup kayagi wafambu nathaiba yadabana matam kuina lamjingba finance thabak suba yadabadagi thonglonduna leirurai. Maramaduna haukiba March tha gi tang kun mathoidagi hauraga mathang tha August gi tang kun phawgi oina member singi benefit pijararoi. Adubu benefit pi haudaba tha masing adu paraga maturity period yauroklaba matamda member singda pithoksagani. Masida nungsijaraba member singna warobiroi khanjai. Loinana haijariba wafam sing asida member singna apam pamda yaurabasu COVID-19 laksinaba lockdown laikibadagi wanaraba matam oibana aikhoi punna saruk yaminasi haina lamjingba finance ki maikaidagi khanganjariba lamjingba finance.
Welcome back. Assam has decided to take the necessary steps to upgrade the Dehing Patkai Wildlife Sanctuary into a national park. State Chief Minister Sarbananda Sonowal held a meeting with the officials of Forest Department yesterday. According to media reports, the Chief Minister directed the Forest Department to prepare a draft notification and hold public hearing to take the views of local dwellers residing around the Dehing Patkai Wildlife Sanctuary in order to expedite the process of upgrading Dehing Patkai into a national park. Sonowal also instructed to prepare action plan for preserving the adjoining areas of the wildlife sanctuary and include the opinion of the public in the adjoining areas in the draft action plan. Notably, Dehing Patkai Wildlife Sanctuary covers an area of 111.942 square kilometers. The total number of national parks in Assam would increase to 6 after the upgradation of Dehing Patkai into a national park. Arunachal Pradesh Chief Minister Pema Khandu yesterday launched a book titled The Tangams, an ethno-linguistic study of the critically endangered groups of Arunachal Pradesh in Itanagar. Based on the Tangams, a critically endangered speech community of Kuging village in the state's Upper Siang district, the book is published by the Center for Endangered Languages CFEL, Rajiv Gandhi University RGU and Himalayan Publishers, New Delhi, according to media reports. Tangams are one of the lesser-known ethno-linguistic groups within the Adi tribe of Arunachal Pradesh. According to the CFEL Field Survey 2016, the total population of the Tangam community is only 253 and resides only in one village. The outcome of the study is presented in the chapters which contain study on Tangam language, intending to give crucial insights into the knowledge of language structures within the Tani group of languages. The Center for Endangered Languages is a University Grant Commission sponsored center. 43 Assam Rifles Moray under Brigadier of 26th Sector Assam Rifle Sunil Sheran planted various saplings in and around KLP campus Moray today. Commandant of 43 Assam Rifles Moray Sumit Sood and other officials were also present during the event. The Board of Control for Cricket in India BCCI is reportedly contemplating to go ahead with their plans for the Indian Premier League IPL. According to media reports, the favorite cash-rich cricket tournament is slated to be played in the window that's been marked out for the T20 World Cup. Meanwhile, the International Cricket Council ICC continues to delay making a final decision on the T20 World Cup scheduled for later this year. While the league's dates are likely to be from October to November, the BCCI is looking at a foreign venue for the IPL this year, with Sri Lanka and the UAE being seen as front-runners. Now we have the newspaper headlines.
The Shanghai Express. With eyes on home, Deputy Chief Minister rejects other portfolios. Young girl positive. Thangmaiban Polem Laikai tagged containment zone. Pet dog to be taken to vet hospital. 9 more jury cops test positive. Bid to open Kwaraman Kaitel foiled. The People's Chronicle. 9 more security forces from Jiribam among 24 fresh cases. Recovery rate improving in state. DC Jiribam advised vacate corpse from CHC. 8-year-old under home quarantine tests positive. Major rivers in full spat. Farms flooded. Deputy Chief Minister retains finance. Other NPP MLAs to get earlier portfolios. Imphal Free Press. Deputy Chief Minister Joy Kumar regains 3 portfolios. Chief Minister N. Biren retains 13 portfolios. Thangmaiban Polem Laikai declared containment zone after minor girl test positive. Manipur Mail. India crosses 7 lakh mark. 1,390 now in Manipur. COVID. Chinese soldiers exit from border area. Assam Rifle recovers banned items, cash.
Before we wrap up, the top stories once again. Press Club of Assam urges media houses to come clean on employees' health status. IMC begins cleanliness drive to restore all markets in Imphal to their original features. And Jiribam rally demands resignation of MLA Ashabuddin. This is all for now. Keep watching Times of Manipur for more updates.
Samrei Thau